Hi, this is Di, the bass playing mom, and today we are going to look at some bass playing memes. I have been collecting them. I collected them on my phone, I collected them on my computer, I got them all together. We're going to go through them today. Let's see which one do you think is best. Boom, starting big, starting with the cat. Bass player gotta trim those nails just right. Oh my gosh, okay. So I don't know about dudes, but for me, it is a battle. My nails grow really fast, so like if I trim them before rehearsal on Wednesday, they're too long on Sunday when we play. So it is a constant battle for me, and I put this thick polish on them, and then they're really hard to trim, so I gotta trim them with clippers. The battle is real. Guitar. Oh, we have a little boy, Macaulay Culkin, Kevin McAllister, Home Alone scene, and he's saying, anyone have an extra 9-volt battery? Bass players. It is the tired and road-worn adult Macaulay Culkin saying, I knew this would happen, brought extra. Do you carry extra 9 volts in your bag? I don't, because I have a powered board, but that's so that it never happens to me. My cruddy bass tone, and then the big Muff. I do have that pedal, that green pedal. What playing a guitar feels like to a bassist. 100%. That is exactly what it feels like to me. I got that guitar back here and it is getting dusty. I bought it so that when we had company over and there were guitar players here, they'd have one to play, and then the popular illness happened and we haven't had company and it is sitting there getting dusty. I tried to play it, but my fingers feel like they're 10 times too big. All of you who started on guitar and moved to bass, you must have had a similar feeling like your fingers shrunk when you got to bass. Sorry pal, this isn't bass camp, it's bass camp. Now I want you guys to look. Who is at the camp? It is not the hiker there. He's wrong, because it's not that kind of bass camp. It's the other kind. Now, going from right to left, I see Flea, Geddy Lee. I'm not sure who's playing the stand-up bass. I see Sting. And then the other guy, I'm not sure who that is. So you guys got to let me know. Who are the other bass players? Oh, yes, and that little rodent down in the bottom is saying, I thought maybe it was band camp. I guess bass camp and band camp would look similar. I put my symptoms into WebMD. It told me I needed to buy a new bass. Is that a diagnosis? Because if it's a diagnosis, do I get to get a new bass? It's been a couple years. I mean, that's a long time to go without a new bass, isn't it? Bass players, a single compliment all year, and you hold it close. Things I do in my spare time. Play bass, look at basses, research basses, talk about basses and bassists, watch someone play bass, and think about basses. Oh my gosh, I love this one. When the drummer is supposed to end the song, but he didn't. You have the vocalist and the bass player who just have that look of panic in their eyes. We play with a track and it can still happen. What are you supposed to do? Now my favorite is we play an outro and the sound guy turns the sound system off. So my bass goes off, the keyboards go off, the guitar goes off, but the drummer's still going. Because he has ambient noise and none of us do. So yeah, that's my favorite. But that look, man, he's going to go through the chorus one more time. Name a more iconic duo. Yes. The 8x10 and Set of Stairs. Inevitable. Playing to a YouTube jam track alone in your bedroom. You're just feeling like Paul with cardboard beetles. It's a great Halloween costume. Steal a man's wallet and he will be poor for a week. Teach him music and how to buy instruments, and he'll be poor for his entire life. When you're trying to hear bass on an iPhone, my computer's pretty bad, but the phone is even worse. Oh, it's so bad. That's how I ended up with Spotify, because we use Planning Center Online. Our music's all on there, but it's so compressed, like just killing myself to hear the bass line. So we got Spotify, so I have half a chance that I might actually hear a bass line. Mom, stop playing with your food. Me. The entire drum kit out of cucumbers. Darth Vader's playing bass, and he says, I need money for a new Death Star. This Death Star was kind of totaled. Oh, spoiler. We gotta give this one a little bit more time. It's got some detail here. It's the single string bass. It's a Gibson. Shocking. It's single and ready to mingle. Buy one today for $11,111. A bass player onesie is not included. Looks like we won again. Micro bass bucker. Single spring saddle. Includes singles 1992 soundtrack. Give them other companies the finger. It's the single string bass. I think we've all been in situations where this would be adequate for the gig. Kinda hate it. People my age. Well, people my age taking pictures of their grandkids, but not me. I am on the floor taking a picture of my bass. Oh, should you be practicing right now? So here you have your decision tree. Let's see. Are you a musician? Yes or no? Yes, go practice. No, find an instrument you like. Start practicing. Is there someone better than you? Yes or no? Well, yes, you got to keep practicing. No, find someone better than you and keep practicing. You just finished practicing. Go to bed, wake up, and keep practicing. And you are practicing right now. Good. Don't stop. I guess that's a hint. We all need to be practicing. All right, a bass player is never late, nor is he early. He comes in precisely when he's meant to. Yes. Oh, they're texting. Precision or jazz? I'm sorry, what's that? Blocked. It's quite the litmus test, really, isn't it? I kind of like it. Oh, okay. Younger people probably not going to remember this movie, but yeah, we got a little Jack Nicholson going on. I think he was using an axe, not an axe. That's a Kiss bass. I like it. Me and the drummer explaining how 6/8 is different than 3/4. The guitarist and the singer just not getting it. 6/8 is a different feel than 3/4. I mean, 3/4 is just a waltz, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 6/8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's totally different. Nobody will criticize your music if you don't have an audience. That is one way to be sure that no one's going to put it down. Just make sure you never play in front of anybody. Bass music, me, my friends. Just push it right at them. It can't be helped. What are your life goals? Do a gig. I mean, longer term. Do 2 gigs. I remember when an away gig was my dream come true, and then I played some away gigs. Like, okay, playing at home is great. All right, here we have, oh no, he's bought another guitar. Now, true story, this is someone I know. This is Allie Trippy. Her boyfriend, Charles Trippy, did get her all of those roses. However, it was just as a surprise. No special occasion. He buys his basses whenever he wants. He's the bass player for We the Kings. And they turned it into a meme. She's just covering her face and said, oh. She really did cover her face like that because she was afraid he was going to propose and she wasn't ready to get married. At least that's what she told me in person. But it's awesome that it became a meme. By the way, that many roses, all kinds of bugs in your house. Do you get it? In the middle of the street. Question. I want to be a musician when I become a grown-up. In today's world, is that an insane thing to want to be? Answer. Yes, it is an insane thing to want to be. Becoming a grown-up is highly overrated. Just become a musician. You'll be much happier that way. When the music store employee makes a suggestion and you pretend to be interested. My son used to be a music store employee, and I got whatever he told me to buy. Maybe I should have just pretended to be interested. Just because you play fretless doesn't mean you have to sound like Jacko. Wax on, wax off. When the camera finally pans the bass player during a television performance. Yes, yes. Personally, whenever I play now, it's televised because, well, it's not televised, it's on YouTube. And it is so hard to find the bass player. So hard. I've been off for like 8 weeks, 6 weeks, and I can't find the bass player. Almost impossible. Now this was in the top 3. I really like this one. Oh wow, that guitar he's playing is a lot like one I used to have, but with different pickups. And that bass she's playing is really nice. Probably cost like $1,500, but I've seen them used for $900. And see that amp? They go for like $2,000, unless it's a reissue. The girl walks off. So I was at a wedding today, if you can tell by the outfit, and the first thing I say when we get to the wedding is, oh, they have a Korg keyboard. Those are nice. I know someone who has a Korg. Really? That's the first thing I say at a wedding? Not an unrealistic meme. Vocalist. Rose, I can explain. Guitarist, you're making $500,000 and you're only giving me $30,000? Drummer, $30,000, I'm only getting $1,000. Bassist, you're getting paid? Uh-huh. And this was my favorite. Let's see what you think. Bass, playing low F instead of F sharp. And nobody noticed. Well, here's some more videos to watch with memes in them. And here's a video that YouTube has picked out just for you.